about the acoustic guitar stuff. Some years ago, you did some country-like or country style.
Chicken and Corn. Is that what you're talking about?
What was that about?
Oh, it's just actually I wrote that for my little son at the time. He's about 6 years old, I guess. Then I was bored and I didn't want to work on Annihilator song, so I just did a really silly song and tried to make him laugh. And he didn't really find it very funny, but I thought it was very funny. And so I put it on my record and I asked my singer at the time, Joe Camo, if he'd sing on it, and he says, "No way. I don't want anything to do with those silly songs." But yeah, I've got a very strange sense of humor. I like to joke a lot and just be very immature and silly and not grown up. So some of that comes out in some of my songs too.
Mm. On the limited digipack, there are 3 bonus songs. Any funny stuff?
No, I just I'm from the school of bonus tracks were just something I never cared about, and I know some labels say that, oh, we need the bonus tracks to attract the fans and make it special, so it's not so they have something to special on there to buy. And I've always thought, well, either it's a good album or it's not a good album. Putting bonus tracks and wallpapers and having 20 guest singers and 10 guest guitar players is not going to help you sell your CD, or maybe it will, but it's just not the way I wanted to do it. But since I have to cave into the pressure and I have to put bonus tracks on, I just tried to pick some things that were rare and just the real Annihilator fans would find kind of interesting. I've got the first rehearsal we did we taped it on a little Ghetto Blaster. It was our first rehearsal in 1990 for an album called Never Never Land, and we were all playing pretty. We were nervous. We had a new singer, and we just taped the rehearsal. I found that in a big box in my basement. Figured the original, the fans that liked our early albums will really like that kind of stuff. Just put on some, I didn't put on, live tracks and, special recorded songs. I just put on stuff that was very different, hard to find,
So
that nobody else has, that kind of thing. Yeah.
No new stuff.
Oh no. Well, there's one. Well, that's not really new, but there's a song called Weapon X that was on, supposed to be on my last CD last year, but it ended up being on a single or a different single release CD, and I wanted kids to get a chance to hear that song, so I put it on. This is a bonus again.
I think you claim to be the fastest, or to have the fastest right hand in metal. Is that
Jeez.
right? Is that right?
I don't
hand?
know where I got that from. I mean, the fastest hand. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is that right
said
hand
that,
useful on other things as well?
I said that as a joke once. I said that on my website to cause some people talking. I just did it as a kind of a fun joke because I knew with the internet that when I said that, it was going to go all over. And I think I'd said something specifically about the right-hand guitar picking, not about like playing like Yngwie Malmsteen. You can't get too much faster than someone. There's a lot of very fast guitar players who can move their hands like this, extremely, way faster than I could ever do. But I, with the right hand picking, I'm pretty fast with that, and I haven't heard too many guitar players that can do the picking faster. It doesn't mean anything at all. It doesn't mean, I don't care if somebody can play fast or slow. It's if you can write a good song or if you're good live or something, that's important, but being a fast picker doesn't mean anything. But I said it because I knew people would go, "What? He's not the fastest," and that's what happened. And then I guess within 24 hours, I got about 50, 60 emails saying, "Oh, look what you said. Did you really say that?" And because people take it and they take it out of context. They say, "Oh, Jeff Waters says he's the fastest guitar player in the world." That's what the headlines were, which was not what I said. But
You would have to challenge John Schaffer, I think. He said
I
something
can't.
similar.
I'm not the fastest guy at all. Not at all. But it made for, I think it was about 22,000 hits on my website in 4 days.
Well,
so
worked.
It was a
alright.
funny joke. It worked good.
But you are mentioned as an influence by many guitarists. How does that feel?
It's cool. I mean, with the internet, it's been really cool for me in the last couple of years because I hear from guitar players that you know, you wouldn't talk to these other musicians, but with the internet, people can just type it up and say, hi, my name's so-and-so from this band, and I want to let you know I liked your Never Neverland album or King of the Kill or something like that. And it's pretty cool because sometimes I get emails from people who are in very big successful bands saying, hey, it's nice to talk to you and stuff. So it's really, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Get to meet a lot of people in the last few years like that. So I always tell them, well, I'm glad that you like some of my work, but can you take me on tour? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I mean, I've had so many. I'm a fan of heavy metal, and so many metal guitar players. So I've had the opportunity and luck to meet a lot of, you know, Priest and Maiden and all these people that I, you know, grew up listening to. I never dreamt I'd meet or tour with these people, you know. So to actually meet these people and tour with them is just unbelievable.
The original screams on Alice in Hell, is it true?
The Alice, the high ones, yeah, that's me. The singing, most of the singing in the song is done by the singer Randy Rampage. I scream those high, Alice in Hell, the high ones. I can't do it now, I'm too old and I smoked for too long. But there's a part in the middle, a kind of a famous part of that song, where it goes, sitting in the corner, you are naked alone. That part was done by an audition singer before Alice in Hell came out. So there's 3 singers on that song. So. But yeah, that's me doing that. I get the crowd to do that live now. I let them do it. Difference between making $10 million in their pocket and $9 million probably, and I go off from Neil now $9 million from Neil now $9 million probably. I'm sure it's not that much of a hit.
$9 million now, $9 million now, $9 million in the pocket.
If you like heavy metal music, give this Schizo Deluxe a try. Have a listen to this thing because I think it's, yeah, well, I'm going to say it's a great record because I wrote it and I just finished it and I'm proud of it. But I think I'm going to feel the same way in a year, which means you'll like it.
Thank you for the interview.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers.
Danke.
Herzlich willkommen zur 4. Ausgabe von Bleeding for Metal TV. Wir sind hier in Berlin vor dem Tulip Inn für einen Interviewtermin mit Jeff Waters von Annihilator. Red T-Shirt Contest.